I am back.
Okay, cool. Hello. Let's do this. Also, before the loading screens on my thing are really long, and I don't know why. And to minimize that, we're gonna go reset costume so there's less things to load. Also, I don't know why it says 102% complete, but it does. So the timer starts the minute we come out of the thing. Alright.
When you visit Little Big Planet, you become your
Alright,
true
timer has
pure
started.
self. A cuddly, excitable adventurer called a sackmaster. And this is you. What a cracker!
Wow. Thank you for
Use
the
the left
racial
stick
insults.
to move your sackmaster. A little tippy-tappy for a shuffle and a somewhat more
There's a little
substantial
skip you can
Take
do.
a run and jump, why don't you?
Because it won't
Do
let you
it
move.
by pressing the action button. A quick tap for hippity-hop. Transporting oneself through the earth.
Alright.
Now, I know you're eager to get stuck into all this, but please remember the ethos of the Imagisphere. Create,
Oh boy,
share,
ethos.
and above all...
Yes. Thanks for
I
that.
cannot
I'll
remember
take it from
ethos
here.
logos. Just the life of me.
There's my little chum to be
I don't know
ready
why.
to come and help me sort out the bunker. Just a simple press of this button, and our adventure will begin.
Alright, so we are going to be doing skips because they're fun.
No, but if I'm facing it, then that will be...
So you can skip most of the game. I'll show you what I mean once we get to them. We need to get past the prologue a little bit.
Are you going to have the Thanksgiving stream?
Yes, this is a warm-up for that. That will be no skips, but this is with skips. So, yeah. This will be a shorter version because I have less time. But yes, and I hope I'll do that earlier so I'm more awake, or at least my voice is. But yeah, again, the loading times on mine are apparently a lot longer than
ILL
Wrangler's.
try to make it to the stream.
Nice. See if we can. So the other guy who's in the chat, I don't know if you remember him, Wrangler. We're gonna be doing a race. I think I told you that. Those are gonna be no skips. You can do a few glitches in the levels or techniques to get faster times, but no skipping levels. But that's what we're doing here because it's fun. This is on PlayStation 4, the current patch, so it's not like going to an old one. The world record and all those ones go on PS3 and like one of the first versions. For some reason, a glitch is patched on the PS3, but not on this version, on the PS4, which is really weird. One of them is patched on the PS4, but there's an alternative one, so we can still skip all 3 worlds once we get to them. Not the entire worlds, but basically. You'll see what I mean. It's pretty interesting. And they're relatively easy to do.
Did you ever speedrun the first and second LBP games?
No, but I wanted to speedrun LBP1. 2 I think would be fun as well, but it's just pretty long. Maybe LBP1's long, I don't know. I think 2's long though. At least it seems like it.
Oh, how I love the mountain air. It's just so...
Ah, I messed that up. There's a way you can do that a lot
Press
quicker
up
by keeping
and
the
down on the
momentum.
left stick to move in and out of the screen.
So you jump on the edges, you get a little bit of extra
Down
height,
on the
and
left
you
stick and press the action button
go
to
faster.
if you
You
jump in
propel
front
off
of
the
a
side,
step, you'll
like
automatically
that.
shift backwards onto it.
Did I ever tell you about the time I got stuck in a hat?
Layer launchers spring you from front to back.
Oh, I
and
messed
back
that
to
up. You can
That's
get them
it.
both at the same time.
Bounce in and out like a bouncing in and out thing.
Thank you for that image. Alright.
Excellent work.
Have you ever speedrun any of
Bounding
these?
no. Use the action button to trigger blue layer launch. Use the grab button to climb along a climbable surface. You can still jump while you're climbing. Just press the action button.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Wonderful work. I knew you could do it.
And it's a little semi-skip technique.
Right. Good work. Let's go.
Get a little extra height back there.
Use the grab button to take hold of spongy bits and the left
Spongy
stick and drag
bits.
them about.
So, last year we did this, and I won by a little
While
bit
dragging off
against
the
Wrangler.
to give yourself a little oomph.
Here's another quick little skip you can do. Or, again, it's not a skip, it's like a technique, I guess. I don't think it's intentional, but it's definitely not a glitch.
Yes, good work. We are amazing.
I hope the PS3 online doesn't ego.
I know.
Because I might go back to LBP2 or 1.
Yeah, that'll be a real shame when it does. I don't know if Xbox 360 still has online. I'm gonna guess yes, but I have no idea. Just because I haven't heard about it going away, but I don't know. Like, but the Wii's gone. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how long they'll keep it up with 5 out there. I would guess not that long, but you never know. It's sad that they got rid of Little Big Planet karting's online.
We must
I don't know why
retire to
they
my
do that.
airship to prepare for your, our death-defying mission.
That is one small blimp, and it's really windy, and it looks like it's just gonna fall over. Alright, that was pretty clean. Relatively, anyway. The Thanksgiving stream, by the way, is probably gonna be at night, because family's probably gonna come over, so. Not much family, but still, so then at night we'll do it.
If the online goes, there's going to alternate ways to go online gone.
Yeah. With the Wii, there's an alternative Mario Kart Wii online system. You had to kind of mod the Wii, but it was definitely possible. It wasn't too hard to do. It's pretty fun. It works about the exact same. I mean, you wouldn't really notice the difference. At least I
Welcome
did.
to my airborne laboratory. My father made it, of course, but I made some refinements.
Have you seen these skips, by the way? Also, why do I have
Us,
the
co-conspirators,
That calls for the
primed
brain
for our
drain.
first top-secret mission
Also, he has
briefing.
very intelligent
Here,
features.
take this sticker.
Apparently,
That is our first target. Within those walls lurks a creep.
yeah, listen, dude.
That is our true goal. The tin that houses the evil titans. We must reach it before Nana Pun releases them. The old bag. Fortunately, I've handcrafted something for just
I
this
never
occasion.
seen these skips like
Going
this.
down.
Alright, nice. I'm excited to show you.
Imagination made mechanical.
So yeah, we just gotta get past prologue, and then once we get to the,
It blows. It is the pumpkinator.
all the other main roads, like, the free roaming sections, you can glitch.
This was working yesterday.
Sorry, dude, but I already got a rip-off version from some
Now,
cheap
just
company.
pick it up, and I can show you how useful it is.
Yes, yes.
Such an amazing device. Oh, if only Daddy were here to witness it. You can aim it in different directions using the right stick. Point it at that pinwheel
But
and press
what
the
time is the
R1 button
Thanksgiving
to blow it
stream?
into motion.
Is it 5 a.m. or p.m.?
It'll
Now
be
try
like
giving those boxes
near
a blow.
midnight, probably.
Combinator is jolly good. To the control room.
I know it's not very specific, I just don't know yet. So I'll probably go live again between then,
Hurry up, dear
and
Tom.
then so I can
Nana
just tell you
Pod won't
then.
wait with dilly-dally.
Or I might upload a quick video saying when.
Oh yes, when you see it times 2 like that, it means you need to bring a friend. Actually, you can bring up to 3. Here we are. Activate those switches and we'll be on our way. Brilliant! Join me in this super vertical infiltration station.
I think the last one took about like 3 hours without
And to
skips.
Stitchem
So
Manor we go!
hopefully I got better. I mean, we'll see. I definitely made a few mistakes. But it'll probably be like midnight or maybe like 11 p.m. to, you know, whenever it gets done. So Pacific time around 11 maybe, and Eastern time, like, would that be 2, 1? 2, I guess. So 2 Eastern, 11 Pacific maybe, and then just in between. If you live, I don't know which time zone you live in, but you know, you can look it up and convert it. Oh yeah, it's a nighttime for me now. I don't know if it's day or night for you now, but yeah. My dog is staring at me. The world record for this game is like 36 minutes, but his loading times were so quick. My loading times take forever. And I don't know why. Apparently the PS5 gets rid of, not like entirely, but it makes the loading screens really quickly, so that's at least nice. The loading screens are much more bearable on, I think, the full run, because you don't exit.
I'll see if I can make it.
Alright, cool.
Because on Thanksgiving, I am going to be with my family. I have notifications on so I can know when the stream is.
Okay. Cool, and I see that you said it's almost 5 for you. It's almost 2 for me, so yeah, it would be, the stream would start like an hour before, wait, no. It would start about probably 3 hours earlier than this right now. So hopefully that works. I don't know if your family stays up late or not, but that's like pretty late. I think Rainbow's gonna go first, but I don't know. Only because, I mean, we'll have to see. I think whoever, I won it last time, so I think I get to choose who goes first. I think I'd want Rainbow to go first, just so I know which time to beat. Also, whoa, I got some height there. I don't remember how close it was. It wasn't too far off. He just kind of failed at the last and first set of levels. Like, he wasn't really paying attention at first, and then the last levels kind of fell apart. Other than that, it was pretty even. There's a video online, so I know it's very vague, but I don't know what it's called. It's on his channel, so I think it's like his old one, so it's kind of confusing. Oh, that's close. This level's kind of weird, but yeah, it gets more exciting as it goes on. Also, I thought I'd change it though. I'm alive. Oh, I did get a checkpoint. Oh no. Good thing it's practice. That's weird.
I might get the PS5 for Christmas.
Same, that's what
Or
I'm hoping.
I'll wait until they fix the PS5 up a bit.
Is there anything wrong with it per se? I haven't really heard also what that car is going to do. But yeah, is there anything like wrong with it, or just normal like updates? People don't end up being evil,
They're
but like...
calling a recall right now.
Oh no.
So, I think they're trying to fix it up a bit.
Oh, that's sad. I wonder why. I always do that. Whoa, that's some height right there. Being the NBA pops like that. Yeah, this person's like ends up not being evil, but they certainly seem like it. Like they threw us into some death trap. They throw cats at us, and they get a robot to kill us.
Cats away!
Poor cats. It's brutal. Look at it. Alright. Another level done. I don't know if you have Little Big Planet Vita or PSP. I've only played 1, 2, 3 karting and Vita. And if you count Run Sackboy Run, which I do not. Oh, and the Sackboy name, the new one. There's Little Big Planet PSP that I don't have, although you can get it for the Vita, so I'm gonna do that. And some game called Sackboy's Prehistoric Moves, and I think there might be another one, but apparently Sackboy's Prehistoric Moves is pretty questionable. I don't think it's very good. That's just what I've heard. It utilizes the Move controller. I wish you could use the brain.
When a console comes out the first week or month, there's going to be lots of bugs and glitches on the console.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can't blame it for that, because it's gonna happen. So yeah, it's just interesting to see how quickly they're gonna get it fixed. And what's actually wrong in the first place. I mean, yeah, as you said, it's found the issues, but just kind of wondering which issues there are. Maybe it lags if you can, I don't know.
You're for it now.
I've heard you're in for it now, but I've never heard you're for it now. But what do I know? And I don't hear it doesn't matter if you actually die, I don't think, because it doesn't actually do. Like the game can slow down. I believe we're actually not doing anything. The robot's doing everything. Another one. I'm excited for the map expansion for GTA 5. That'll be exciting. I saw the trailer and I saw it, like 2 teasers came out, they were pretty good. It's supposed to be the biggest update ever. I wonder if they're going to add it to story mode or like it's some DLC. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up, but that'd be awesome. I think this is something coming to PS5 in 2022 or 21 with revolving story characters, so. Alright. Once we load into the other world, we can do a skip. The first of 3 main skips. The first one skips 3 levels, so we only have to complete 2 levels of Manglewood. hopefully...
I really the LBP community. Because people finds lots of things about LBP. Like a hidden content that was never released or lost.
Yeah, that's always awesome. I love looking through stuff like that. In games that... Stuff that was either gonna be made, or even partly made, or even fully made, but was never put in the game. I think that's really interesting. Let's see here. What else is... I'm actually going to look up some of the stuff. Let's see here. Apparently there's a few levels. There's a level that was made but never used. I can't show you because I don't know how to show the screen on here, but there's a level that's unused about an ant, I guess. It says new, or I can't read the first word, but it says then new old ant. And there's a little ant. It's kind of weird. It's really hard to explain. There's an unused walker model. There's ice. In Sackboy, you get frozen from the ice. It was like a hazard, like fire and gas, plasma, stuff like that. And he could touch it, and he would freeze. And there's even a little animation or a sprite of him getting frozen. And the ice is still kind of there. That's cool. There's also a collectible egg, whatever that means. Alright, Manglewood, let's do this. I think it's kind of cool. Well, I guess I'll talk about that during the loading screens. There's also going to be glue. It was like sticking stuff together, but you don't, it's like not the same. It's hard to explain. You can obviously glue things together, but it's like...
The ice would make the game freeze if there was 4 players in the game, I heard.
Huh, that's interesting. Also, is that a pun? Freeze ice? It would freeze either way. Even if it did work correctly.
We're lost.
Okay.
Lost? We'll never save Buncombe at this rate.
We haven't found any quests yet. Are you sure?
Wait, I've got it.
There's an
The
animation that was
organisatron
for the
will
horrible
save us.
gas,
Here,
although
take
it was
this.
used in Little Big Planet 3, but not
When there's a
1. But it was
laundry
made
list
for
of
1.
things
That's
to do
bizarre.
as long as both your arms, it's time to call in some help. Whenever the guardians of the small huge sphere...
So apparently
have a
there were
task
4
for you,
different
the
additional
organisatron
themes not in the
kindly
present
jots it
game.
down for you. Hold
Each
down
of it
the
had its own
triangle
music.
button to open it up.
Oh, 4 of the songs that were used were released in
I
the
think it
Monster
was a
Pack.
pun. My original name was Sans.
Press of the action
Ah.
button to examine the ins and outs of your chosen
So yeah, there were
activity,
4
and you can even get
unreleased
handy
areas, I
pointers
guess, or
on where you
beta
need to
areas,
go
and,
by
and
pressing
the music for them
menu
came out in the
button.
Monster Pack and the MM Studio Pack.
As always, a quick tap of the back button will close.
There was an
the
English
organisatron,
seaside, a
letting
Russian
you skip
theater,
back
an
off to
American
do
Midwest
whatever it
train,
is
and a
you
Japanese
do when
window.
you think we're not looking.
I somehow did not know any of this. I didn't even know the
We
ice.
have a heading. Let's go.
There was a paintbrush at one point. I don't know what that does.
So this is Manglewood. This filthy swamp was
Yeah,
once
I
home
guess
to
it says the ice
Bunco's
hattery was
thriving film
extremely
industry.
broken.
Have a word with Marlon Random.
The songs got
He's gone a
released
bit
as
bonkers,
DLCs.
but he knows what's what.
Yeah,
With Oddsock on your
that's
side,
pretty cool.
you can stop those horrible titans and bring back my newty.
Alright. First skip, we're going to take a break from reading content, which is freaking awesome, but here we go. Now, if we can do this first try, which... Oh! Not what I meant to do. But if we can do this first try,
Won't get
it'll...
anything done hanging
Thanks.
about here.
It'll...
Off you go.
If we do it first try, it'll save a little cutscene, but I doubt we can do it first try, because A, I haven't done it in a while, and B, it's really hard to do. Well, it's not really hard. It just takes a couple of tries. So what you want to do is right here. You want to jump there. I messed it up, but luckily you can do it again. And I guess I didn't trigger the cutscene? I mean, that's cool. That's kind of odd. What you want to do there is, it's kind of hard to explain.
Oh yeah,
but
space.
Also, yeah, we
I
haven't
once
been
played
introduced to
Space
you. Who are
Explorer,
you?
Mike Hyperdrive.
Luckily, you can try this as many times as you like. Although, once you do actually get past the section, it will, you can't, like, if you do it legitimately, you can't practice the skip again until after. So you kind of have to make a whole new save if you want to reset or retry it. But the other skips you can try as many times as you'd like, even after you beat the entire game. So what you want to do here is jump there and then jump there, and then it goes up, and when you're near the top you want to press triangle, because the thing to switch to toggle is still there even when, you know, oh no, I triggered the cutscene.
Winning smile. Dramatic pause. Marlon Random is the name. Method acting is the game.
I didn't know you
Come
could
on, baby,
activate the
bring it closer.
cutscene from here. That's kind of funny. I want to see
Closer.
what'll happen.
That's it. Beautiful. Camera never lies. How you doing, Clark?
This is so
Looking
awkward.
for
He's just
Oddsock,
talking to
huh?
himself.
Well, you're gonna need to find Oddsock's 3 marbles first.
He lost his marbles.
When the
How's that?
Titans were defeated, the great heroes lost their motivation. Soon they lost their marbles
my.
too, and retreated into their sanctuaries. They haven't been seen since. Over time, the marbles were forgotten by all but Bunkum's oldest and wisest.
Have you ever heard of
and
Infamous?
Yes,
coolest.
I
Also,
have.
Elvis is there. There is also a
Lucky for
song in
you,
Back
old
to the
Marlon
Future.
Random knows where they are.
Mr. Sandman.
Yes, I know
Once
that
in the
one. I
hidden
actually
garden fort,
knew
looking
that
at the
from when it. I'm a huge Back to the Future nerd, so when I saw this for the first
One was
time,
in the
I was like,
dark
"Whoa, I know that
majesty.
song." It was the first song I knew from that
One
game,
sits in the boughs of a
with
great tree.
LBP series.
You need to branch out.
Also,
and
yes,
find-
Elvis is there. That's kind of weird.
When you find a marble, it will fly back to its place on the shrine gate.
Elvis was an actor.
Find
Yeah,
all
I'm
3,
kind of
and
stupid,
the
so I don't
gate
know.
will open.
Also, yes, I've
Don't
heard of
worry.
Infamous. I have the
I'll
first
be
one on
on
the
hand to
PS3, but I
direct you.
never got too far, sadly. Regrettably, it's a really fun game from what I tried. I don't know why I stopped playing it. I really should have played again. There are quite a few games I want to go back to, that being one of them. Okay, well, that did not work. It was worth a shot, I guess. But this might be the hardest skip, at least for me. People say that the next one's pretty difficult.
Set controls for the heart of the Imagisphere. And oh. You gotta
Oh, there
get
we go.
all 3 marbles to wake up Oddsock.
Nah, he's right here. So you want to press triangle there, and near the top, and you will get Oddsock. Just like that, we can go to boss battle, skipping the casino level, the space level, the milkshake level, and the one where you have to escape the place with Oddsock. So there we go. That seemed off-center, but whatever. So yeah, takes a couple of tries, but it's definitely doable.
I-100 the whole franchise because it is one of my favorite gaming franchises. Try out the game if you can someday. Maybe you can speedrun skipping the rest. Just like LBP PSP.
Infamous, or what do you mean? I don't know if you mean LBP series or Infamous.
Infamous 1.
Alright, yeah, it kind of has a GT. Oh, I guess not. I was gonna say GTA 4, but not really. It's just that it's in a city that looks similar at some parts, but I guess not. Or maybe it's that they're both half bald. I don't know. I didn't play much of it. I don't know why. Really should have. But I did the good route for the first bit that I played. It's pretty cool. It's tempting to do the bad, but it came from the Black Swamp. That's racist. Let's do this. If you take out the loading screens, you're doing pretty well. Apparently world record isn't supposed to count the loading times. So, I mean, that's something, but... I messed up.
Infamous takes place in New York.
Exactly, that's what I thought.
Infamous 2 take place in New Orleans.
One of them take place in Seattle. I think that's something completely different. But yeah, New York, that's what I thought. GTA 4 took place in the New York equivalent. That's fine. Doesn't matter as long as you progress. Uh-oh. Was Infamous 2 the one with Delson? Because I knew like nothing about that game. If it's not Delson, or if there's no Delson in any of
Yet a
those series?
Second Son and First Light took place in Seattle.
Okay. Or is that the one with Delson? Maybe the first one's Coleman Grapp, I think his name is. Is that it? Yeah. Nice. And would you look at that? We're already halfway through the game, and that was probably the long part, too. The rest should be pretty smooth sailing from here. Famous last words, I know, but...
Nelson Rowe is an infamous second son.
okay. So I don't know what I was thinking of. Oh, Nelson. I heard it from some guy with a really thick accent. So I thought it was Delson, but no, that makes so much more sense. It's kind of a weird name, but okay, that makes so much more sense. Wait, what? There was a placeholder for emitters that was Arnold Schwarzenegger's face, but it was changed to a developer face? Why would they do that? also something called, yeah, look, none of the other levels unlocked, it's kind of fun. But there's something called the attractive felt, which is an unused texture for LBP2. Or I guess it's just an early attractive gel. Alright, let's do this.
I always got confused with Nelson's name too. But wow. I can't believe you're already almost done in the game.
I know, and like again, if it weren't for these loading screens, imagine that. Okay, so now this one is not as quick, the skip. Well, the skip itself is quicker, however, you need the hook hat, so we need to go get the hook hat and then come back. And welcome to Russia. So the Mangold is obviously based off of Hollywood. This is obviously based off of Russia, and then I don't know what the last one is. Is it supposed to be like the UK or something? I don't know. The only reason I say that is because I have the Queen, but I realize other places have the Queen.
Greetings, unusual one. Maple Mache is my name, and this place is
Prologue, I
the
have no
Ziggurat,
idea.
my finest creation. Once, people of Ziggurat were filled
But now
with
LBP1,
ideas.
it's pretty obvious what they, for the most part, what they're trying to be based off.
Then
The Gardens is one I don't fully know, but I'm gonna guess the UK because it was made there.
Now, then I open my mouth. There is no dream, no
The Savannah is
spark.
somewhere in Africa, I'm
Just
almost
big,
positive.
hairy brain turkey.
Wedding is like
Anyway,
Mexico, I think,
only hope
and then or
now
South
is
America
that
maybe.
Toggle, second hero
And
of
then
Bunkum,
Canyons
will come
is
back
also.
and return
I'd say
Ziggurat
that's
to
Mexico.
top of charts. For this,
It could both be
we
Mexico.
need your
The Metropolis is probably the US.
silent beers.
The islands, I'm pretty sure
The
is
doors
Japan.
to resting place
The
of
temples
Toggle
is
are
like
sealed
India
closed,
and
can
Russia,
only
I
be
think, is the
broken by
wilderness.
3 marbles.
Also, I don't think you hear me
Marbles are
talking over
scattered
this
all
dude.
over Ziggurat. I had clever methods of getting them back quickly, but
But he's just like
my mind
rambling.
now
Like,
is
I wish I
only
could skip this.
windmills and
I like his emeralds though.
Anyway,
So imagine how much that beard
I
is
am
worth. What happens if he
afraid
shaves
it
it?
is long way
Does
around
he,
for you.
are those natural?
One is an enormous burning house of flames. So hot, so
So
sweaty. Another lost somewhere in the labyrinth. Final marble is being used as eyes.
So that's the
for
one we need to go
mechanical
to.
drug.
Okay.
Not the most practical idea, but still very creative, no?
Yes.
Bring all 3 marbles to this statue, and the Toggle will be returned.
It is a
to
quick
us.
game. I
Yep.
never finished this game. I was mostly playing custom games online.
Yeah, same for the most part. I mean, obviously I did finish it, but like I played it custom online, well, for the most part. I beat this one because I needed the platinum trophy, so yeah. I had the platinum in 1, 2, and 3, not karting, but now you can't get it in karting because the online servers are shut down. And I don't have a couple of the online trophies, so it's like, can't get that. And Vita, I just need another person to help, and then I can finish it. There's a couple of online ones I need. I mean, there's a couple other ones I need, but it's like... Alright.
The marble you see is way up in Great Rocket
Yeah, dude,
Space.
sorry, I really just don't care about the
Very
model.
special gadget to get there.
But you need to look at
You'll
that.
need some sort of hook hand.
Alright, we're essentially just gonna rob this guy.
But all I brought
Dude,
was
can I have that rocket you have?
Hey! That
Alright, we put it on and then
fits you
exit.
like
Because you keep the
Also,
hook
LBP2 was really iconic
out. It was.
because of the references of communism.
I mean, I have not played Little Big Planet 2 story mode in a while, so I probably didn't notice as a kid, because let's be real, I don't think I didn't know what that was. But, which era it is? Also, the reason
I am surprised the PS Vita has online still.
I know, I am too. I'm glad it does, but it's definitely surprising. Also, I had LBP3 on an extended storage device, so that might be part of the reason why it's taking so long, especially in comparison to Wrangler. I don't know. Oh gosh, I feel bad. I gotta turn on auto eject. I'm sorry. Dude, I feel bad. I doubt he's even gonna load though, considering how broken this game is online. It's fun when it works, but it doesn't most of the time. Okay, what is happening? I feel so bad. Are they here? Why did two people... I'm sorry, guys. I feel really bad. Don't get mad. Okay. So, the next skip. Go. Darn. We had it there for a second. That's all you gotta do. Well, there's more, but that's... You know. Just gotta... go up there, but then that's pretty common, so you just gotta... Just gotta not get stuck on the wall. There we go. There we go. Nice. Dunzo. Dunzo bunzo. We are finished. So that skips the rest of the rocket level.
You can play COD Black Ops Vita and LBP Vita. And it fun.
Yeah, I still have Vita. I haven't played online in a while, though. Not many people are there. But so with that skip, we just skipped the rest of that one Hookat level, the Yeti level, and the maze marble thingy. And Toggle's Swan Lake thing, which I actually do like that level. Now there's a mini skip you can do here. It's not a skip, it's more like a technique. I have no idea why this happens, but I'll show you. You can save a considerable amount of time if done correctly, but if you fail it, it can make you reset the full level. So this level's an auto-scroller. These chains try and chase you, and you have to run away. Every main LBP has a game like this, like the Skulldozer, the chicken one, and this one. However, this one you can cheat, so obviously you can't run too fast because it's an auto-scroller. However, there is a little feature, mechanic, exploit to go fast as possible and move the camera up ahead. What you want to do. Also, apparently I'm a gnome. I'm not quite sure why I'm a gnome. Okay. You know what? That's fine. So you want to do there, and then you want to die. And then you spam L1 over and over. And see how fast you go by doing this? For some reason, I don't know why this happens, but it just goes so fast. And it kind of glitches out a little bit. But, listen. However, if you do it too long, if you press L1 too much, you don't respawn at the end, and so you
read Jesus.
Yep. This guy doesn't even know what hit him. So I just gotta be careful for the last checkpoint.
Or John Cena.
Yes. I somehow died. I stopped releasing L1. Let's try that again. I'm trying to perfect it for the race, because if I fail this during the race, it's like game over. If I can execute it, though, it'll be perfect. But I cannot fail this. I can get so much time on this, but I can also lose so much time on this. So I'd say it's worth it to perfect it. I'd rather die now and figure out exactly why it happens, as opposed to later on the race. So I'm going to keep spamming L1 the entire time this time, until I'm sure it's the end. See if that makes a difference. I don't know why changing sizes with toggle does this, but whatever. It's all good with me. Yeah, it's like so crazy. Because this is like 2 times faster, if not more. But yeah, again, if you press L1 too much for too long, you don't respawn, so there's a careful line. Yep, there we go. Did it perfectly there. And just like that,
I think LBP trending again because of the new installment.
I think so. That's pretty cool. But just like that, we're on to the last world already. And there's one more skip to do. Now this is the one I know the least about, because this is the one skip they use on the world record speedruns is patched on this version. However, there is another version, but I've only seen like one video online about it. And because of that, I'm not exactly sure how to perfect it. However, it does work, so. It's about 30 seconds slower than the other one. However, it's like 30 minutes faster than doing all the levels. I don't know how long the levels take, but it's a lot quicker than that.
Can you downgrade the game? I think there's ways to downgrade games.
There is. You have to have the disc, which I don't have, but even on the lowest version of the PS4, I don't think it's there. I think it's only in the PS3 version. And I don't have a way to record that, so I'm trying to get a capture card, but the PS4 has a thing built in to record with. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, there's probably a way to downgrade. I should probably look into that. I did that with Uncharted 4 for a little thingy glitch, and it worked. So I mean, but I had the disc for Uncharted 4. So. But I still do. It sounds like you got rid of it. I did not. Alright. I have been playing the most random game ever recently. I've been playing the original Angry Birds. I don't know if you remember that. You probably do, if you used to play internet things. They made a new update, well, relatively new, to where you have to get a certain amount of stars to progress instead of.
Did you finish Uncharted 4 on the hardest difficulty?
That's the thing. The downgrade of the game allowed you to start the game on the hardest difficulty and then just reload an old save file and it would count it. So no, but I have the trophy for it because of that glitch. That's only doable on downgradable version, like the first update. So, no, in actuality. However, the other Uncharted games I have. Or, no, at least 3 and 2 I did. That was pretty tough. The boss fight on the second game, oh my goodness. The final boss was ridiculous on that difficulty. Oh, wait, no. I did crushing, not brutal difficulty. Because you don't need brutal difficulty for the platinum. But crushing is the second hardest. It's the hardest one on the PS3 version, but they added a new one on PS4.
I will pick you apart stitch by stitch and make you into a nice scarf.
And apparently brutal mode is just like, it's not even fair. So I don't really have a wish to play it.
I am Pinky, the great queen of Bunkum Lagoon, protector of the creative heart, which has been lost to that purple ninny. Until it is restored.
I restarted the game when I was younger so I could finish it on the hardest difficulty.
Same.
First, you must find
I was always looking for
missing
loopholes like
marbles.
that. They usually didn't
One
work.
is at the top of a towering tower, and the other is in the belly of a monstrous monster.
So
I
instead
kind
of...
of regretted it on the fourth game.
That lazy old bird swoop.
Alright, so this one, just like the last one, need a power up. This time it's the boost boots. You need this in the other version as well. Like, both the skips require the boost boots. So that part's the
The
same.
marble sits at the top of this impossibly...
Yeah, I never played Uncharted The Lost Legacy, though. I don't know if it's good. I think it is, but I've never played it or seen anything about it. Probably should. I know you play as Chloe and Nadine. I don't know how to say her name. Not Nathan, so I don't know how that would go. Hopefully good. I actually have The Last of Us Part 2, but I never played it because I was going to play it with my friends the day it came out. However, obviously, my friends couldn't come over, so I haven't played it yet, but I might do a stream on it sometime. Like, I haven't seen anything on it because I wanted to do it blind, too.
Because of my progress. But I didn't know back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I am almost done with the game.
Nice.
So, I am good.
Bring up your sack pocket with the back button and...
Alright, one final skip. Now, I don't know if I already said this, but this level only skips 3 levels as opposed to 4 the other ones did. Because there's only 2 marble levels and the swoop level. Because a certain place, one of the marble levels is the one where you all have to work together. Also, I found a funny glitch on this penultimate level. I'll explain it when I get there. I don't want to do it because it's at the very end. It's a pretty tough level, so... Anyway, let's do this. See if I can remember how. I'm not convinced I know how.
I finished the first, second, and third on brutal.
Wow.
The first and the third I had to use tweaks.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Dude, crushing was hard enough. I can't imagine brutal. I've heard it's unfair. Like, crushing, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people hated brutal. Because it was just, like, not even fun to some
find
people.
this marble, you must enter the slimy innards of a great beast.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna do that. Could you beat this game as a pacifist? I wondered. I mean, actually, I don't know. Do we want to go up here? Yes. What you want to do is that. It's something like that. You want to go down. That's bizarre. But that's what you want to do, and then you can clip out from that. You get to an area you're not supposed to. Oh, I almost had it there. It's not how I wanted to do it, but I almost did it. What is happening? Okay. I keep glitching out there with like crazy reason. So how do I like that? I'll get this eventually. I just gotta remember how. It's something to do with that, though. I know that. I'm not completely lost. There's a special technique I just figured out. So there's bounce pads here, so I have to somehow.
The second I had to do it legit. Because why not? I was going to use Twix for the game, but I kept going. Then after I finished the game, I check.
How was it? Was it hard? Oh, which one do you think is the
But
hardest?
you have to downgrade it for tweaks.
Ah. Oh, I almost had it there. Do I just want to wait until the end to rocket those? That's what I might want to do here. Yeah, now I don't really remember. I don't want to go that. Okay, that does not work, I don't think. I might have to look at them real quick, but we'll get this. But you, okay, so let me explain. So you see those little windows down there? We're trying to rocket boost down there, because you can, while you're getting pushed, you can rocket boost down there and go through the window. And that way, get to an area you might be able to get to normal. On the other version of the game that's patched on this, there is a, you can do an infinite rocket boost switch, so you just keep doing that over and over to get there. So, yeah. There we go. Got it. Look at that. I don't know how we did that, but otherwise. Now, what we'll do here is be very careful. And then back. Okay, so there's no collision there, so you gotta be careful. So, you go right through that pole, so you want to do... Uh-oh. 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 Where am I? What is this? I don't know what this is, but what's that? That's hilarious. I haven't seen that before. Alright, so now I know what we want to do here. That was bizarre. I don't know what just happened. But what you're trying to do there is get enough height. You want to jump off at the very edge of the cliff there. And then you can land on the thing with a perfectly timed rocket jump. There we go.
The first and third were hard. Because they kept one-shooting you. So I did tweaks. Also, that was insane that you fell out the map.
What's happening here? What is this? I did everything correctly except I landed on the hat. I was one layer too far back. And apparently this happens? What the actual? Dude, this is bizarre.
The game glitched itself.
Yeah, what the heck? That's crazy, okay. So now I know I'm one layer too behind you. I guess we only do one above, or maybe I grabbed onto it on accident. I don't know. Or else try it again. I think I got the first part down here. Don't want to jinx it though. But yeah, that's what you want to do. I accidentally grabbed onto it, I guess. And apparently that happened. Whoa, what's happening? I wonder if that thing will respawn if it's going to be gone. I'm curious how he did it so well the last two times. Yeah. So what we want to do is hold down.
Do you
left.
like GTA 3?
That is one that I have not played much. I have played most of them, however not 3. I've heard it's really good. It's really hard though, isn't it? It's like really hard. 5 isn't that difficult. 4 is medium, San Andreas, and Vice City are pretty tough, but I've heard GTA 3 is like just a whole other level of difficult. I don't think it's unfair for the most part from what I've heard. It's just like a lot of the missions are really tough and there's no checkpoints, right? Whoops. I beat 4 Vice
The
City.
game is really challenging in some parts.
Yeah, it's...
When you get used to the game, you know everything.
There we go, got it. Also, the thing in the back did not respawn. But, it's pretty short, at least in comparison to the new ones. But yeah, I beat Vice City, San Andreas, 4 and 5. And the episodes for Liberty Cities. Well, I have GTA 1, because I got the PlayStation 1 Classic, but I haven't played much of it.
I
It's
got the
pretty fun.
PC version of the game so I can mod it.
Oh, nice. GTA 1 is actually pretty good for... I was expecting to be like really terrible, but it was actually pretty fun. For what it was. I mean, it's not like... You know what I mean? It's probably not gonna... You're probably not gonna love it, but I thought it was pretty fun. Because, GTA 1 has Vice City, Los Santos, and Liberty City in one map. Or in one game, not one map. They're 3 different maps. There are 3 different levels you play. I mean, they're 2D, so I mean, they're not really what you see, but it's just kind of crazy to think that it had 3 cities. And then GTA 2 took place in Anywhere, USA, which was never returned to in GTA history. And GTA 1 also had London as a DLC, I guess. I wonder if it was a DLC or what, because I don't think that there was DLC back
You
then.
made it inside. No matter. The only way you can stop me is to use your individual skills to prove the fact nobody invited you lot in. Get lost.
This level is actually pretty difficult. It's not a pushover here. But yeah, there's 2 levels left, and then we are done. I don't know why I keep saying that. There's a thing that I did that you had to beat this level in under 3. Was it 3 minutes? No, that seems really tight. It might have been another level, but you had to beat this in some short time. It took quite a while. Because you actually have to ace it.
I got GTA 4 and the episodes of Liberty City with it on Steam.
Yeah.
GTA San Andreas for free on the Rockstar launcher.
Oh, nice.
Ta Vice City and Ta 5.
Nice. I have Chinatown Wars for the phone, but I don't remember how good. Like, apparently it's pretty underrated, but I've actually never. Really,
Not GTA 1 and 2.
Yeah, GTA 2 I don't have to get. GTA 1 came with the PlayStation Classic. I don't know where you get GTA 2. But GTA Chinatown Wars is apparently pretty good. But it's very underrated and I have not played it. I played a little bit of it.
How can you possibly hope to defeat an intellectually superior opponent such as myself? And that's intellectually with 4 L's.
Apparently I think GTA Advance is widely considered the worst GTA. It was for like the Game Boy Advance or something. I don't know like anything else about it except you play some guy named Mike. Also in GTA 1 you play as like one of 8 characters, I think. Which is kind of funny.
Hi.
Hi? I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but hello. if you are new, can't look right now, sorry, but is it the second to last level here? We've gotten through this relatively quickly, especially without the loading screens, like if you got rid of those. This is just a practice for another one. So here's that. Whoa. Ooh, okay, look at that. So I try to change between toggles as quickly as possible, obviously to minimize the time. But then it's also kind of risky. So you risk that happening. What is toggle supposed to be? Swoop's a bird. Hot Sock's a dog. Sackboy's a kind of like a person is. But what is toggle? He's like... I just don't know. I mean, I get like he toggles between things.
GTA 1 takes place in Liberty City, Vice City, and San Francisco, I think. Because of steep road life in real life.
Oh, San Francisco, okay. I knew it was one of them, one of the San Andreas ones.
It's too late.
What am I?
Just leave and go back to sleep. If you leave now, I may only take half of what
Yeah, like I've played like one mission in GTA 1 because there were so many games that came with the thing, I just kind of got distracted. Dude, it has a bobbing theme song
now,
there.
you would be so very proud, so very, very
Like, it has a, it's like vocal song, it's pretty funny. It's called like Gangster Tuesday or something. It has like this epic, just the starting screen in general is so epic. Like it has that song and then it, like whenever you choose an option it does like a drifting sound and like car keys and it's just cool. Is it cheesy? Yes, but also GTA 2 has like live action cutscenes. It's really bizarre. I don't know why they did that and I don't know why they stopped.
Least of all, go back home. Outcome's better off like this.
Dude, if I actually fail here. Dude, call the doctor, I am choking. Okay, so if you pull this and then move over there, the game will soft lock and you cannot progress. You die, but the level doesn't end and you can't do anything. It's just like, you have to restart. I don't have one level left, let's do this. And yes, San Francisco's roads are ridiculously steep. I loved it in San Andreas when you just go flying off the road there. It would be interesting to see them return to Yankton sometime. The one from Prologue in GTA 5.
San Francisco is called San Andreas because it takes place in California. It
Okay.
mostly San Francisco and some of Los Angeles.
Okay.
The Red Bridge.
Yeah. Golden Gate Bridge. I think it was really cool how San Andreas had Las Venturas as well. And San Fierro and Los Santos. That map was pretty darn big, especially back then. It was mostly just like wilderness, but still it was awesome. I'm gonna try and figure out how to fix these loading times. I mean, it might not seem too bad, but like, comparing to what Wrangler said, he said his were super quick in comparison, so I don't know. And I saw another guy that was super quick, so we'll have to see. Because I could get a lot more attempts in without these loading screens. Also, I was playing Dark Souls 3 today. It's pretty fun. I might stream that sometime. I wonder if I can beat the first boss with only my fists. Alright, final battle. Let's do this. I'm gonna be small here so I can run faster. There is a potential game to crash, I think. I don't know if it's a soft lock or a game crash, but after this segment of the fight. Alright, just like the other one, if you spam L1, toggle will be stuck here until you can avoid all these. Actually, a little bit back here. Alright. Dude, if the game crashed, I would be so sad. I mean, it's not like world record based. I don't even know if it's PB based, but still. It's probably not PB. But still. Now he shoots these things, so we kind of gotta... Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Can I just spam L1 here? No, I can't. Okay, so that strategy does not work as well as I kind of hoped. Oh well.
I know GTA 5 has a bigger make than GTA San Andreas map.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you the truth. I think it as GTA San Andreas has more stuff in it thought.
It for some reason when I played that game, it seemed absolutely ginormous, and I was surprised when I found out that 5 had the bigger map. Like there's just, I feel like it feels like there's more because the amount of cities is 3 times the amount. You know what I mean? Because there's 2 more whole cities than. I mean, there's no doubt that Los Santos is the biggest city out of any of them, and GTA 5 Los Santos is bigger than any of the ones in San Andreas. But other than that, it feels like the other cities really make the other games feel bigger. I don't know about you, but I was never able to get 100% on San Andreas or Vice City, only 5. So I have no idea what you're supposed to do here, but so that's what we're going to do. Get out of my lifeboat, dude. Taking over. I don't know why we're saving all the sun things. I would probably know if I had skipped the cutscenes, but oh well.
Look! The water's rising! We need to get out of here, quick!
Uh-oh, I wasn't looking. Also, why did I just catch on fire?
I come out in this big... well, death.
Uh-oh. Remember me! Yeah, Wrangler failed on these last 2 levels, I think. Which is totally understandable, they're pretty hard. Oh, I always do that.
GTA 4 is a downgrade of GTA San Andreas.
It is, I feel bad
but it has lots of more realistic things in it.
There we go.
But some games have their pros and cons.
Yes. Okay, so my final time was 1 hour and 13 minutes and 58 seconds. I don't know if that's PB, but that's pretty good. Also, yeah, the map was a downgrade in my opinion. However, like the graphics were an obvious upgrade. I liked a lot of the activities they added. Like bowling was pretty fun. Pool driving was. It's a lot more realistic. The driving, the gunfire is more realistic. The health meter is stuff like that, and there's a lot of cool features that I wish they added in 5 from 4. For example, the fist fighting, the melee combat in GTA 4 is amazing. In GTA 5 is not. It's kind of like Red Dead Redemption 2's fighting, really good. And the story is really good in 4 as well. It's dark, but it's really well done. And Nico's kind of a guy that's... I love CJ, don't get me wrong, but Nico's kind of a more realistic guy. Like, some of them are totally unrealistic, and that's fun, don't get me wrong, but Nico's kind of more realistic. And the fact that he doesn't want to do all these things, but he kind of has to. But don't get me wrong, guys like Tommy Vercetti are very fun. So what's your opinion? Do you think Trevor was too far?
It also had one of their best characters in the game. Johnny, Nico, and Louis.
Yep.
Like my name.
Ah, nice. Luis? Which one? Also, I like the cage fighting and episodes from movies and stories. I don't know if you got to the final mission in The Lost and Damned, but that mission is epic. I thought GTA 4 was kind of like a more realistic one, and I think the Ballad of Gay Tony did a fantastic job of being the light-hearted one that it was. Like, it was super light and fun. GTA 4 is obviously fun as well, but it was pretty dark at times and realistic, and Ballad of Gay Tony was more of like an action, light-hearted one. They're both great in their own ways. And there we go, we finished the game. Now we're 104% complete. I don't know why, but it went up by 2%. How interesting.
The darkest story was Nico S.
Definitely. It was dark. It was good, but dark. The ending was really tough. I chose to save Roman over Cade, so I did the revenge deal. Or revenge. Not the deal ending. I think it was just a better ending overall. And especially considering Roman was there every step of the way with you. And he would never hurt Nico. Like, he was very loyal. And just a nice dude who just got in bad situations.
I saved Roman.
Yeah, same. I mean, I've heard people say that his bowling thing was annoying, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Because he has a cool character and he has a cab business.
He does. I thought he was just hilarious. Like, he's so annoying, yet he's so funny. At least that's what I thought about him. I can understand why people think he's annoying, but I thought the trio of him, Brucey, and Nico were just hilarious together. Like, him and Roman and Brucey were just so crazy, and then Nico had to put up with them.
Romance just like Yusuf.
Oh my god, I love Yusuf. He was hilarious as well. Yeah, he's like the successful Roman, pretty much. Like, if Roman were rich, that would be him.
The two funniest characters.
Yep, definitely. I don't know about you, but I thought GTA 5's antagonists, like the villains, were kind of underwhelming. GTA 5 does a ton of things right, but I thought the villains were one thing that lacked. Like, Vice City had Sonny Forelli, San Andreas had Tenpenny, whose voice acting by Samuel L. Jackson was legendary. GTA 4 had Dimitri. And I just thought that Devin Weston and Steve Hands were kind of bland. in comparison to the previous one.
GTA 5 didn't have that much villains and it was not that surprising like GTA 4.
Yeah, like Dimitri was pretty surprising. He's a villain you love to hate, and same with Officer Tenpenny. The guy's a total jerk, but the voice acting is so good, and yeah. And Sonny Forelli's interesting because you don't actually see him much at all, but you get these intimidating phone calls throughout the game, and each time it gets more and more aggressive, and you finally meet him. But yeah, that guy takes 50 bullets. He's pretty tough. Alright.
The funniest characters in GTA 5 is Trevor and Lamar.
Oh my god, they're funny. Wade is so weird. I don't even know what his deal is, but yes, I would say that Lamar and Trevor are really funny. Lamar is so weird too. He's kind of clueless. But I don't know if you heard, but apparently Lamar was gonna... So there's gonna be a third ending. The third ending was instead gonna kill Franklin, and you'd play as Lamar instead of him, which I thought was pretty interesting. But something happened with Lamar's voice actor in real life, so he couldn't voice act that as much anymore. So they had to cancel that idea. I'm personally glad that Franklin lives, but it would have been really cool to play as Lamar as well. I don't know how they would have done that though. I'm gonna do another GTA stream sometime, and I'll get with my mic though, and I'll show you some secrets that I found, and you can tell me some ones that you found, and I'll go try and find them. I think it'll be cool. Easter eggs, secrets, glitches, whatever. Challenges even. But I think this is going to wrap it up for tonight, because it's getting pretty late, and we finished the run in 1 minute, and...
That would be been cool if you could be Lamar.
Yeah,
it would be been like Red Dead.
I know. Yeah, that's going to be a whole other conversation, but I'm not time because I got to go. But thanks for watching. I'll be live next Thanksgiving. I might upload a video just explaining when I'll be live exactly. I might do another live stream. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and have a good one.